So the first thing I'm going to do is use a template again. I have my jar lid. I'm going to take my pencil and make a circle around. Okay, now this technique is value blending. It's a little bit different than the other ones. I'm going to set up my light source in the same area. So I'm just going to draw a little symbol there, just kind of show you where the light's coming from. So my light source, which could be the sun, and it's up in my left top side compared to the object, which is a circle now, but we're going to turn it into a 3D object like a ball or a sphere. This is blending technique, okay? I'm going to use my pencil and I'm going to go through and use a couple of different tools. The first thing you'll see me doing, very simple. I'm just making small, tight loops along the area of my object that's farthest away from the light source. Okay, so these small tight loops are really dark. Notice the low grip on my pencil. I'm putting a good bit of pressure. I'm just making these loops around so that I can show my darkest shadow. Now I'll set my pencil to the side and I have different tools I can use. I can use my finger for blending, which I don't suggest. I could also use paper towel for blending, which would be fine, but you need to fold it up and use the corner like I'm showing here. The most promising tool is a Q-tip. Most everybody has these laying around the house. Take a look at what happens. I just use my dark area that I created, making circles once again with the Q-tip. And if you use a good number 2 pencil, you'll see how it can blend out those dark areas and create a nice middle and light shadow. So the area that we created with the pencil is our darkest shadow, our darkest value. The Q-tip makes a middle shadow and a middle value. It also makes a light shadow and a light value. Now when the Q-tip gets really dirty like I just showed you, what you can do is use it for drawing in different areas and it'll give you a light shadow such as this. Because the more you use the Q-tip, the less graphite is on it. If you need to load it up again and make it darker, you just go back around the dark spots like I'm doing now. It'll put more graphite on the Q-tip and allow you to make your shadows darker. So it's just the idea of going back and forth using that technique over and over. Now when I'm going through here, I'm basically adding in my weighted line with my pencil again. Notice the super low grip, and I'm pressing down really hard using that pressure technique. I'm going to add more darkness to the weighted line. Then using my eraser, I'll just go around the edge of whatever object it is I'm drawing and I'll clean it up a little bit so as not to have so much gray graphite value from behind it. Then I can go back in, use my Q-tip again, and just very easily blend out those dark, middle, and light values. So we have something that started out as a flat looking circle, and now you can already see it's starting to really look more 3D, kind of like if it was a ball or a sphere. And that's the idea of the blending technique. That's pretty much how you want to do it. Just play around, just practice using that technique to create your artwork.